just now I was mentioning that allergy problems is getting quite common among kids. So it's really important to know what are the reasons behind it and how we can better take care of it. So following up, I will also share some of the tips as well. Okay, so higher risk of allergies like eczema as well as hay fever, right? Okay, usually happens to smaller families or, children with no siblings at all compared to larger family unit. Okay, and usually larger family unit, right, have more increased exposure to infectious agents, unlike the smaller families. So smaller families, children may tend to have this high risk of allergy as well, or even less exposure to animals. In fact, there's a study that's shown that children who live with dogs and cats in the first year of their life are less likely to develop these allergies to these animals later in life. And lack of such exposure, right, can actually lead to an overactive immune system that misfire against harmless substances, such as just now what I mentioned, like, the urine and the saliva of the pets. Okay, and the other one is also the less exposure to harmless bacteria and viruses during the early childhood may actually prevent the development, the exposure to harmless bacteria and viruses, right, during early childhood, okay, may prevent the development of asthma. Okay, so this brings me to the next important point, is that extremely clean environment can lead to a high risk of allergy as well. Okay, so the concept is try not to be, it's very important to practice good hygiene, but let's not take the extreme measures by keeping the place extra clean, because extra clean will mean that, bacteria and viruses may not be around, and this may actually affect, okay, the child growing up and later on having a high risk of this allergy problem. Okay, so why extremely clean environment, right, will actually cause this allergy problem? Because it's like that. When it's too clean, right, then the immune system, our immune system, our body cells get too free already because they got nothing to fight, right? So when they meet this something, okay, these non-threatening substances, right, they decided that there's something they want to like play with it. So they decide to react against it. And so what happens is that when they keep reacting to this thing, it will lead to allergy problem.